Hey guys, it's Zenith Darksky here with another music reaction, and this one is yet another Morissette reaction. We've been reacting to a lot. It's hard not to. I'm trying to react to a lot of her music so that I can listen to it in my free time because I like it. But either way, this is a Mariah Carey cover of a Morissette cover of a Mariah Carey song, "Fly Like a Bird," featuring Kiko Salazar and Adonis Tabanda. I'm not familiar with those two people, but either way, I'm ready to get into this and just hear Morissette do her thing. She kills it. She kills the covers. She kills the original stuff. I love it. But before we get into this, please do hit that sub button if you haven't already. Over 70% of you guys still are not subscribed. We're trying to see if we can hit 5K before the end of February, and we're cutting it real close. So please do help me hit that goal. And yeah, let's get into this. I like that. So soft and just, I love it. She has this power to still be like doing the you know, like humming and very quiet notes and stuff, but like still keep them as powerful as everything else. And it's always something I just admire and respect out of Morissette. Is how she's able to maintain that level of power at such a quiet level. See, it's so soft, but still so solid and clean. She's just staying in that upper register too for this, and she seems so comfortable with it. Obviously, this is a video, so this might not be the video of her recording it. This may be she may have recorded it and then they put together this video to kind of bring it all together. But so I'm not actually sure if she's singing here or not. I'm not really paying attention to her throat. A lot of times you can really tell if they're doing stuff and if they're if they're synced up and everything by their throat. Either way, she's staying in that like higher range there, and it sounds, even if she's not doing it right here live, it sounds so comfortable for her to just stay up there. And that's, it's remarkable to me, especially as someone who, when I have sang in the past, I try to keep it lower in the lower register and everything. So this is it just amazes me when somebody can sing in that higher area, even if it's falsetto. I know some people are like, well, falsetto is a little easier on you and stuff like that, and for sure, but it's still, even I mean, I for sure couldn't do it, so it's crazy to me. Also, I do want to address really quick, it is a Mariah Carey cover, so I'm sure we are going to hear some runs and stuff like that if she's trying to keep it close to Mariah Carey's version, but she might just be doing her own rendition, and you still have to call it a cover song because it is. But she's not doing this. It's a great example of where people are like, well, this person is doing a Mariah Carey cover, so even if you have a problem with the vocal runs, you should expect them to be in there. And yeah, I get it. Maybe if they're trying to do a like solid cover of it and not do their own thing with it, just a cover of the song, then yeah, okay, maybe we'll hear a bunch of runs and stuff. But she's made it so far into this without doing any crazy runs or anything. She's just relying on falsetto, vibrato, and those kind of higher notes there. And she's doing a couple little fancy things here and there, but no crazy runs or anything every other note like Mariah Carey does. And I love it. I love that she's staying away from that, and that's what I want to see people do. Because I don't think Mariah Carey, I don't think those vocal runs everywhere are as impactful when you hear too many of them. So she's doing a great job of kind of avoiding that. I'm sure she'll dip into them here and there. I expect it with a Mariah Carey cover. I do. But she's definitely staying away from too many of them so far. Ooh. Such a solid note there. I say it all the time, she has such a warm tone. She's coming out of the falsetto a little bit. Woo! Powerful note. So good. Ooh, see, there's a run. There's a run. More of a fall, but it was still, you know, it was great though. It was a good job. See, now we're dipping into it. So smooth, dude. Ooh, very nice high note. Woo! So good. Nice run. A lot of power. Woo! Woo! Very nice. Bringing it down, controlling it. Woo! She's got such great vocal control. Obviously we did get into some of the runs there and stuff like that, but she wasn't overdoing it with anything, you know. Some people really, really overdo it and they'll like do a run and then immediately coming off of that, like maybe we have one word and it's a 2-syllable word, so 2 notes there, and where, you know, this part of the word has like a bunch of crazy stuff going on with it, and then you do the same thing with this part of the word, you know, and it doesn't always, it just, you know, too many of them, using them too many times can really hurt the performance to me. But she's kind of doing it wisely. We're still getting a lot of them, but she's doing it very, very wisely through here, and I respect it. I respect it. As somebody who's not a big fan of a lot of that, I respect it. Woo! And in the middle of all those things, she's still hitting with us with these crazy, powerful, belted notes. I want to hear where she was about to go with that note. But a lot of crazy, crazy, powerful, just belted, solid notes with no runs or falls or anything. Just solid notes, solid columns of air, just notes. Good job. Woohoo! So good. I love her. I love that she can do the whistle stuff. Whistle notes are always impress me, just because, I mean, who do they not impress? You know, it takes a lot of vocal control to not hurt yourself when you're doing that, you know. To like comparing it to metal, you know, a lot of people hear screaming and stuff, and for a long time there was no way to, you know, there were ways to do it, but nobody really knew the trick to doing it without hurting your voice. They just would do it, and then over time, eventually, you know, maybe their voice was a little bit more worn out. But Especially nowadays, we're getting to a point where it's becoming common knowledge how to do that kind of thing without hurting your voice, but it still takes talent, it still takes control to not lose it and really hurt yourself. And same thing with people don't relate to things enough, but metal and like music like this and stuff where you're going to hit these really crazy high notes or these long belted notes, you can do as much vocal damage, you can do as much damage to your vocal cords doing those types of things as you can with screaming and stuff. So, you know, that takes a lot of talent, a lot of skill to do that, vocal control to do that. I think the reason I like her voice so much is just because it's so warm. It is so warm. Even when it's in falsetto, there's still a warm tone to it. And I say it in every video. I know. Either way, that was great. I loved it. It wasn't my favorite, but it's just mainly because I don't like the song that much. But it was still a great performance, you know, nonetheless. Either way, hit that like button if you liked the video and you liked the reaction. Hit me in the comments with some more stuff to react to as well. We are getting on the lower end of things, so if you have something for me to react to and I haven't reacted to it yet, please do let me know in the comments. Share it around so your friends can give their thoughts, opinions, and maybe suggestions and stuff as well. And be sure you hit that sub button before we get out of here if you haven't already. It takes just a few seconds. You can do it before the video ends. You know, over 70% of you guys still not subbed, so please do hit that sub button for me and help me out. Either way, thank you guys so much. I'll see you in the next video.